Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Arrows and the Thunder. It was an extra long wait for the fans in their new city, but it's finally time for their home opener. Quite an exciting day. Here's Heidi Watney with more.
The fans had to wait just a touch longer than they would have liked with the squad opening the season on the road. But the ribbon has finally been cut here in their new home, and there's a palpable sense of excitement in the locker room as well, with the players and coaches alike eager to get out on the field and start this new era. It is a banner day for this franchise, Matt.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Travis Blondie gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now at the plate, Devin Mize, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Mexico City, the second baseman, Devin.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Junior Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Gonzalez, a 5'10" switch hitter. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
One out, nobody on. And he got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box, Brian Stokes. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Working on striking out the side in the first. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Norton will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Brian Cannon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, no balls and a strike. Dan, Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Hit to first. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gun.
Batting second, the center fielder, Saul Worthing.
Coming to the plate now, Saul Worthing, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Ball. Worthing is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. That's wide. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Wang is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
The catcher, Mike Hayes.
Now at the plate, Mike Hayes, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
And there's ball 2 now.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Tierney is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway. Digging in is the outfielder, Chet Tierney. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-1.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Hit hard, but right into the shift. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one, he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
So now to the plate, Monty Hillman, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. Tierney on at first, nobody out. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-2. Hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
That is good. The third baseman, Will Hernandez.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Will Hernandez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
The 1-0 home. Misses down below the knees. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Arellano is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, A.J. Velito.
The left fielder, A.J. Velito.
Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the front of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Stepping in now, Adrian Esparza, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Esparza is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. In there, and it's 0-2 now. A runner at second, nobody out. swing and a liner. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Marty Riggs.
Coming to the plate now, Marty Riggs, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting second, the shortstop, Scott Jordan.
Ready now, Scott Jordan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Comes set. The 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, A.J. Anderson, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In now, Wang. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 2-2 offering. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
He loses him on ball 4.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Tony.
Pitcher Tony Norton steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
So stepping in, Devin Myers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. With too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now that Junior Gonzalez.
So striding forward now, Junior Gonzalez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Sinker, 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Third inning, no score to this point. fastball misses there, ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
From the stretch, Brian Stokes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Worthing is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. We played 2.5, no score on MLB Network. Digging in, Andrew Harijano.
For the Thunder, the right fielder, Andrew Arellano.
First delivery to him on the way. Arellano, 28 years old. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hillman is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Travis Blondie.
So here now is the pitcher, Travis Blondie. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-0. Drilled to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 22. Second baseman, Brian Cannon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Cannon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball well outside. Now the 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chet Tierney.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Right side, fair ball down the line. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
To the plate now, Monty Tillman lays off 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped up. Cannon waits on it. 1 down.
The third baseman, number 48, Will Hernandez.
At the plate, Will Hernandez. He flew out in his last at bat. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a pickoff play at second. Runner back safely. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And he just manages to get his hand in. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. One out and a runner on second base. To 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Count still full. 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Worthing is there. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 2, Adrian Anderson.
Now batting, A.J. Anderson. Here comes the first pitch. Left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Saul Worthing. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Saul Worthing.
First pitch on its way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Mike Hayes. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The left fielder, Adrian Velito.
At the plate now, A.J. Velito. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Anderson has a play, and that retires the side. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Wang.
The left fielder, number 9.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And that misses. 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And the 3-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get in there safely.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
So now to the plate, Tony Norton. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. His man to third here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Digging in once again, Devin Myers. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Two pitch. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Junior Gonzalez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Ball 2 now.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in, Brian Stokes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chet Tierney. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
He's already walked two in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The set and the 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Shin high fastball that time, ball three.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. James Ray answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Monty Hillman will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hard, but it's foul down the first base side. 2 out, bases loaded. And another foul ball. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Mexico City is on top 1-0. Now to the plate, Adrian Esparza. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Pitch on the way.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Knee high, he barehands it in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Now at the plate, Marty Riggs. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Scott Jordan, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball back there.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Will Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-0.
Nope. 2-0. Count 3-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, A.J. Anderson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Down and away, ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In now, Wang, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He doubled his last time through. Here's the 0-1.
1-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Count 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Sinker misses, ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tony Norton. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2 balls, no strike.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. A runner on first with 2 away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. In now, Andrew Harijano will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, man. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Hal Hale will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pitch hitting. Hal Hale.
Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. To the plate now, Brian Cannon, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
It makes a lot easier for a catcher to catch and throw. Even though this throw bounces into second, poor jump at first base gives him the time needed to throw him out at second.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Two out, nobody on. Fouled away. Line towards center field. Hillman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Clyde Hall is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Devin Myers. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder cupped, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. At the plate now, Junior Gonzalez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead, he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Brian Stokes. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. The 1-2 pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Chet Tierney, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. 2 out with the man at first. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And this will be fouled away. Another 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
From the stretch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning correct.
Digging in to try it again. Saul Worthing will lead things off here in this one-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this lead off.
And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Mike Hayes is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
1-1 to count. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back standing. A runner at first with no outs here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Nobody out, runner on first. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The next 3-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Stepping in now, Velito pitches a cold strike. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. ready to begin the 8th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Monty Hillman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball right side. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in, Will Hernandez. First pitch coming. Here it is.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2. Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, A.J. Anderson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Windup and the 1-0 pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Arrows lead this one 1-0. Standing in, Adrian Esparza. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 1-0.
Count 2-2.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Into the box, Marty Riggs. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. This It's a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! A solo shot here to left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dion Swan is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Caleb Grabo is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 57, Caleb Grabo.
To the plate now, Scott Jordan. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent play.
The right fielder, number 99, Andrew Arellano.
Digging in now, Andrew Harijano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the wind, the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. 9th inning straight ahead, all tied at 1-1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Wang.
The left fielder, number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0. It is a fastball then off the plate for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
At the plate, Caleb Grabo. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And it's 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Devin Mize is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Harijano will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter number 6, second base, Devin Mize.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Devin Mize is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Junior Gonzalez.
At the plate now, Junior Gonzalez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Striding into the box, Brian Stokes. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Esparza over to his right, and that retires the side. Randall Mad Dog will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 2-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking. Strike 3. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
So now to the plate, Brian Cannon. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses. 2-0. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Saul Worthing is on deck. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wang is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Saul Worthing.
Striding in once again, Saul Worthing. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Gonzalez is under it, and no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Sandy Nixon takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Now at the plate, Chet Tierney.
For the Arrows, the right fielder, Chet Tierney.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Now the pitch. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Here's the payoff pitch. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in, Monty Hillman. Here's the first pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging two-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Nathan Dye will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Nathan Dye.
Strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1. First and second here with nobody out.
Nope,
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, that's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Ready once again, A.J. Anderson looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Here's the first pitch.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Now back, number 9.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Wang, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hit in the air to left. Velito is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. Wayne Jefferson comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Mike Hayes. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
A little low. It's 2-2. And the pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now the pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Velito, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Wind up and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Skied into straightaway right. Tierney is there, 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Adrian Esparza.
Stepping up to the plate, Adrian Esparza. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. One ball, no strikes.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Into the box now, Caleb Rabo.
For Mexico City, the third baseman, Caleb Ravens.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too high, 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left. And that is off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Into the box now, Devin Myers. So take a look at the pitch. Too low, it's ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-0. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Still 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Ready with another 2-strike offering.
There, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Hit to third. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The batter, the pitcher, Junior Gonzalez.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Junior Gonzalez, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Brian Stokes.
At the plate, Brian Stokes. Here's the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. A ball and a strike. One and one. Here it is. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. All even now, 2-2. Here it is. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The payoff pitch. On center field, a base hit. They can't make the tag on him. He's safe. They've broken through to take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box, Chet Tierney, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Ball.
2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
A runner on first with 2 away. And the slider here is not going to find the zone either, and it's 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
J.J. Zemecki is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
The center fielder, number 4. Monty.
Standing in now, Monty Hillman, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. 3 runs already home here. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
You don't want to walk this guy right here. He's got the one tool nobody can teach, and it does not slump, and that's speed. He gets on first base, and he causes havoc. I expect a challenge fastball.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Cletus Martin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Cletus Martin.
A ball and no strikes. Two out with the man at first. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner goes. Pitch inside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. Mexico City is on top here, 4-1. Angelo Love takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Set now for the bottom of the 11th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Marty Riggs.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. That 2-0 pitch is a fastball low, and it's 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready for another shot now, Scott Jordan. He's set, and the pitch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2. Andrew Harijano, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. A runner at first with no outs here. Struck him out.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So coming to the plate, Andrew Arellano 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way.
Nope.
From the belt, the pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Ball 3 as he misses low with it here. Love has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Lower part of